I'm Geert Van Schlänger. How's it slanging? Now I understand you want to learn how to make music to an 80s porno movie. Well, you've come to the right place again, my friend. I took a time machine, traveled forward to the 1980s. Gotta say, very sexy decade. Got myself a new outfit. Although I wasn't so sure about the shoulder pads, but gives you something to cling on to, if you know what I'm saying. So I've been putting a comment in the YouTubes below, so you can skip to the bit of the video that makes you the most moist. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with the drums. We're gonna use a Roland TR-808 from 1980. Cause ever since Marvin's Gaye Sexual Healing has been arousing us with this drum machine, it's become a classic. So I haven't got a real 808 in my studio right now, but the crazy people at Roland took an airplane and flew one up and put it in a cloud. And then you connect with it using telepathy. I think that's how it works. So we got this rolling groove with the booming kick drums. We're using the clap a lot. There's one type of clap you don't want to get in this industry. This is the type of clap you do want. And then we got some percussion with the claves and the rim jobs, and it's all very sexy. So for the chords, we're going to use Yamaha DXXX7 from 1983. This is a digital linear FM synthesizer. I think FM stands for funky man boobs, something like that. But I like this synthesizer because, sometimes I like to be the modulator and sometimes I like to be the carrier, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to use a preset number 11. It's E piano. It's a very famous sound. It's sometimes called the FM Tines. We're going to run that through Boss CE2 chorus. And immediately I can sense that some of you have got a semi. I'm almost there myself. So the first part goes a little like this. So the first chord is this, which is like a F major 9 add 6. So you've got F, G and C in the left hand, very 80s. And then we have F, A, C and E, and then we fall down to the D. And we spread the chord. Because, in this business we like to spread things, if you know what I'm saying. So, then we go to E minor 7. Voiced like E, B, D, E, G and a B. Now that is a very 80s chord. So A minor, boring. But if you do this, so that's A, E, B, C, D and a G. So it's an A minor 11. So you got the root, the third, the fifth. Then you've got the seventh, the minor seventh. Then you got the 9. Then you got the 11. That's way sexier than boring. Okay, and then we do that again. So the second time, instead of going, we go. So it's just walking down. It's like an A minor 11. We've ditched the 9 this time. And then the third time we do what we did the first time. And then we do this section. Now we're really getting down and dirty. So we got the C7 in third inversion. So the 7th is in the bass. So we got B flats and then a C chord over the top. And then just walk the bass down one note. And as if by magic we got A minor 7. And then we walk down again for C augmented over G sharp. We have that little walking note to walk us down to C over G, and then F. Then we walk up the little sharp 4. Then this very sexy chord, which is F minor 9. So we've got the 2 Fs, A flat, B flat, C, and an E flat. Way more sexy than just F minor. Boring. And then we end up on this chord, which is C major 7 over E. And the reason we're on the E is we want to lead back and tell our ears that we want to go to the F again. To go back around and get sexy another time. And that's it. That's the chords. So let's move on. Okay, for the bass sound, we're going to use the Yamaha DXXX7 again. We're going to use preset number 16, which you may recognize. It was used in Take My Breath Away, but we're going to do our own bass line. It goes a little something like this. So we're just picking out tones from the chords for the F major 7. And then the E minor. And then the A. Simple. You can use the modulation wheel for some sexy modulation. Because we all like a bit of modulation, if you know what I'm saying. And that's basically it for that section. And then the other section we just walk down. And then a little cheeky. Just a little sprinkle of sexiness at the end. And that's basically the bass line. And so then I'm going to add some guitars. We're going to use a wah-wah pedal on one pass, because if there's no wow, no one's going to plow, as they say in Holland. Apparently, I've never been. And then on the other side, I'm going to use the chorus again, because the 80s is all about that chorus. And that'll add a little sprinkle of sexiness to the sound. And then the last thing we need is some saxophone. Now, I don't blow myself. Tried a couple of times, hurt my back. So I'm going to use Embatone's sensual saxophone, which is very sexy. And if you turn up the dial, it adds sex. Even better. So we got the drums, we got the bass, we got the chords, we got the guitars, we got the saxophone. It's all gonna get us going. And I might spring a little surprise on you as well. So to set the scene, it's the 1980s. The Wall Street banker's working late one evening trying to seal the deal. All the lights are off in the office apart from the little lamp on his desk. And he takes his glasses off and puts his hand on his head whilst looking at his papers. And he says, "Oh man, I'm so stressed right now." And then his secretary, who's working late with him, she's bringing him a coffee and she says to him, "Maybe I can help you relax." She starts to massage his shoulders. I'm guessing, I don't know, I've never seen porn. But anyway, unzip your zipper and let's listen to the music.